Alright, welcome back to part 41 of my Grammar Soul Run Pokemon Fire Red version. In the last episode we finished up Rock Tunnel. Not Rock Tunnel, jeez. That cave we just finished, yeah, now that I'm recording, my mind goes blank. I just went through this in my head. Yeah, Victory Road, that's what it was. And, we kinda got ready. Off screen, I used all of my rare candies I have on Grimer, and Grimer is now level 80 with 250 HP, so I'm kind of regretting not buying more max potions than I actually did, because I'm all the way at the bottom of my bag. I have 80 hyper potions, 5 max potions, 4 full restores, 23 full heals, and 22 lemonades. So yeah, that's about all that matters. And let's go ahead and get started. Up first in the Elite Four is Lorelei. How do you say that? Lorelei, I guess. She has ice and water type Pokemon. So now at this point, I couldn't decide whether to teach Grimer Flamethrower or keep Thunderbolt for her because she has water and ice. In the end, I decided I'll just stick with Thunderbolt because Gary at the end, sorry to ruin the secret, if nobody knew yet, Gary is the last trainer, and yeah, he has Blastoise, so I'm saving it for him and her. But yeah, let's see if we can go ahead and take Dugong. That's a weird name, Dugong. Let's see if we can take Dugong out with 2 hits with Thunderbolt. Let's hope so. And there it goes. So, nice chunk of experience. And she sends out Cloyster. I think Cloyster is all water type. I'm probably wrong though, but I think he's all water type, so let's go ahead and use Thunderbolt. It's not like I wasn't going to use Thunderbolt anyways, but yeah. Now I'm rambling on. And we took out Cloyster, so yeah. Cloyster is her, like, defensive tank. Cloyster has a high defense, but I don't think it has very good special defense. The special defense tank, Thingamabobberjigger, is her Slowbro, which has good special defense, along with her Lapras, which she also has. Yeah, let's go ahead, take out Slowbro with maybe 2 or 3 Thunderbolts. Or, yeah, maybe 2. And it used Yawn. I do not like that move. At least I can take it out next turn unless she heals. So yeah, go ahead, use Thunderbolt again and take this out, and then at the end of this turn we will fall asleep, and yeah, we'll be asleep and I'll have to use the Poke Flute. Which, if you didn't know, if you fall asleep you don't have to use an awakening, you can go ahead and just use the Poke Flute. But you know what, I'm going to see if I have any awakenings first, because those work faster than the Poke Flute. There we go. I have 6 of them, so I'm just going to use this instead of Poke Flute because I already have it. And use Confuse Ray. Something I do not like, but I can't switch out because all of my other Pokemon are in the PC, and this is a Grimer Soul Run, so technically I'm not supposed to switch out. So let's go ahead and use Thunderbolt if we're not confused and don't hurt ourselves. But then again, Grimer is emo and he likes to hurt himself. And Lapras goes ahead and uses Surf. But yeah, overall this battle has been pretty easy. Haven't had to use a single item yet except for the Awakening. No healing items yet. Grimer has pretty good defense, and yeah. But so does Lapras. But if we're lucky, we can take this out next turn. If he doesn't freeze us, knowing my luck. Okay, good. At first when I saw Grimer shaking, I was like, oh geez, did it freeze it? I'm like, that's not... And it has a Citrus Berry, I'm guessing. Yes, of course it has a Citrus Berry. Go ahead, use Thunderbolt. She's gonna use full heal next turn anyways. Wait. Oh, critical hit. Just my luck, as I was saying. Thank you, luck. I guess my luck goes in both ways, both bad and good. But anyways, her last Pokemon is a Jinx. This is fire type, but let's go ahead and see what Thunderbolt does to it, because you know what? I should probably save some of the Thunderbolts for Lance. and for Blastoise at the very end, but it used Lovely Kiss. That's just lovely. Anyways, gonna have to use an Awakening again next turn. And I can already tell this is gonna give me problems, this Jinx, but anyways, let's go ahead and use Awakening and Ice Punch. Hopefully Grimer can stand up to this, and I apologize if you hear the phone going off in the background. I have no control over that, and quite frankly, I've been pretty lucky so far, and I don't want to restart. So yeah, I apologize for the phone ringing in the background if you can hear it. And that's pretty close. I'm going to have to heal next turn unless this kills Jinx, which I cross my fingers it does, because that would be awesome. And it killed Jinx, so yes, thank you Grimer for listening. I guess luck is on my side this time. So yeah, that is Lorelei. A lot easier than I thought she would be. Then again, we're level 80, but I got pretty lucky that battle. You have to admit, I got pretty lucky. When Lapras confused me, I snapped out of confusion after one turn. I got a critical hit on Lapras where she would have used a full heal or full restore or whatever. And yeah, so all in all, I got pretty lucky that battle. Dugong, her very first Pokemon, she usually starts out using Hail. She didn't start out with Hail this time, because that could have done extra damage throughout the whole battle. So yeah, all in all, I was pretty lucky this battle. If you're following along, if you're playing the game along with me, you might not be as lucky as I was. So yeah, that was Lorelei. Pretty easy for me. Then again, as I just got finished saying, I was pretty lucky. Let's go ahead, heal up, and next episode we'll be taking on the second Pokemon Elite Four person, Bruno, who specializes in fighting and rock and ground, and yeah, all of the dirt Pokemon. I don't want to offend them, but I mean they're like ground and rock and fighting. So yeah, that's gonna be next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe if you like my videos. Check out my other channel, link will be in the description. Check out my website, link will be in the description. And please answer the question of the day, that will be in the description in the comments below. So yeah, thanks again.